Hi everybody and welcome to October Monthly Minute. I am Carol Brody Fleet. I'm the CEO of Widows Wear Stilettos and the author of the Widows Wear Stilettos books and the executive producer of the Widows Wear Stilettos CD. I want to welcome all of you new members, longtime members. It's great to have you here. I want to apologize for not being with you in September. As most of you know, I had some pretty serious health challenges that kept me out of the office for a while, but I'm back. I'm excited. I'm raring to go. I'm just sorry that I missed our biggest month of the year is September because that's our anniversary month. Widows Wear Stilettos turned 4 years old in September, and it's been an unbelievable ride, an incredible journey of growth. Lots going on, lots to tell you, so let's get right to it. Okay, let's see. The first thing that I want to do is thank everybody who participated in the First 50 contest. The first 50 people who purchased the Widows Wear Stilettos What Now CD all are receiving personal coaching sessions with me for absolutely no charge. And I'm having such a wonderful time spending my time with all of you. And I want to thank you for supporting the First 50 contest because, as you know, and this takes us to the big announcement for September, all net proceeds from the CD are going to our brand new Widows Wear Stilettos First Month Foundation. What is the First Month Foundation? Well, it's actually the culmination of a dream that I've had for many years. I'm happy that we are able to provide support to widows online and certainly in the form of books and the CD, but now we're actually taking it to the next level by offering support financially. That is our goal. That's what we endeavor to do. The areas that we are focusing on with the foundation, there's only 3 areas that we're concentrating on. First of all, as all of you know, after your spouse dies, you can't get your hands on any kind of proceeds, whether it's life insurance or Social Security or anything, without a death certificate. And depending on where you live, it can take anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months to get that death certificate. Now, I don't know about you, but I couldn't live without 2 months of income. And what the foundation is going to endeavor to do is help bridge that gap for widows in need with a one-time expense payment. Maybe it's for a child care for that month. Maybe it's for a credit card payment. Maybe it'll help offset the mortgage. We want to be able to assist with that. The next area that we want to assist really comes from a very personal place for me. I could not afford a grave marker or a headstone, depending on where you live and what you prefer. I couldn't afford one for my own late husband for almost a year. And that hurt me so much. The thought of anyone's loved one in an unmarked grave is so painful that I actually decided that that was going to be one of the focuses of the foundation, would be to help offset the cost of a grave marker or headstone, because as we know, those usually aren't included in funeral costs. The third area of the foundation includes something that is very near and dear to our hearts, and of course that is Camp Widow, and we're going to talk more about that in a few minutes. I happen to believe that Camp Widow is incredibly important for widows to attend. Educationally, from a point of community, emotional support, I think it's urgent that widows attend the annual Camp Widow, which, by the way, is sponsored by our wonderful friends at the Soaring Spirits Lost Foundation. And we also know that there is expense involved in attending Camp Widow. So what we want to try to do is provide what we call camperships, and that is pay the registration fee. You've got to get yourself there and you've got to stay there, but we're hoping to offset, or to actually pay outright the registration fee. Now here's the hard part. We are starting this foundation completely from scratch. We don't have a huge initial funding. We don't have a huge sponsor. We are starting with proceeds. Proceeds from the sales of all Widows Wear Stilettos merchandise. The t-shirts, the pins, the rhinestone pins that you've been seeing, the CDs, all the net proceeds from sales of those products are going to go straight to the foundation. Now, in addition to that, you might have noticed on the website that we've got some wonderful major partner affiliates that are also going to be helping us raise money for the foundation. Now, don't confuse affiliates with sponsors. You're going to see a lot of logos on that website, and they're major companies, but they're not sending us checks for millions of dollars. What happens is when you do your regular shopping with one of our partner affiliates who is supporting Widows Wear Stilettos, a portion of those sales are going to come right back to the foundation. And we've got some great companies on board with us. People that you probably deal with all the time. Walmart is part of us now as a part of our support for our foundation, as is iTunes, PetSmart, The Body Shop. There's all kinds of wonderful companies who had a look at Widows Wear Stilettos and said, yeah, we want to be a part of this. So please visit and support our partner affiliates, because you're going to be supporting your fellow widows and maybe even yourself too. So that's a little bit about the First Month Foundation. Any suggestions that you have are absolutely welcome. If you or someone you know is in a position to sponsor or donate or be another partner affiliate, like one of our new friends on the welcome page of the website, please be sure to let us know. And also, don't hesitate to donate individually. All individual donors will be recognized on the monthly newsletter page of the website, unless you wish to remain anonymous. We appreciate anonymous donors as well. Whether it is a $5 donation because you decided to give up a cup of coffee one day, or if you want to make a donation in memory of your beloved, it is a wonderful way to support other widows who are in your position. You might be even one of the widows that we need to support too. We are looking for all kinds of resources. So help us out, do what you can, write us with suggestions. We really appreciate it. And don't forget that all donations are tax deductible, because we are a nonprofit corporation. I next want to talk about the support groups, the in-person, peer-led Widows Wear Stilettos support groups that are springing up all over the country. As of this taping, we are in 20 states. And keep in mind that a lot of these states have several chapters throughout, especially us larger states. So we are springing up like mushrooms. It's a wonderful thing. Some chapters are so big they need more than one facilitator. But whether it's 2 people or it's 200 people, a group is a group. And we are facilitating healing on a one-on-one basis. It's fantastic. If you are looking for a support group, if you want to facilitate a support group, we want to hear from you. Write to widowswstilettos@aol.com. Let us know what you're interested in, and we'll get back to you right away. And if you're already attending a group or facilitating a group and you guys have pictures, you need to send us those pictures. Oh, what is wrong with my mouth? You need to send us those pictures, because we want to get them on the website. We already have one from our wonderful chapter in Utah, headed by the beautiful Celeste Ledesma. So we want to add to that. Please send us your pictures. There is also a sneak peek of my forthcoming book, I'm Healing, Heeling, one day at a time. There's a sneak peek of the book on the website, and it's on the page called The Book. And I hope you enjoy that sneak peek, because it'll give you an idea of what the new book is all about. I want to talk a little bit about Camp Widow 2010, because it was incredible. You know, I was at the first Camp Widow, and I really didn't know how they were going to top it. And they did. And they're going to do it even bigger and better in 2011. And my exciting news is we were the biggest contingent of group registrations at Camp Widow this year. We have already exceeded our registrations in October that we had at Camp Widow 2010. Does that make sense? We've set a goal of having 50 strong as part of Widows Wear Stilettos, and we're already at 22. I am so proud and excited of that. I think that we are going to hit 50. In fact, people are telling me we got to buck this up to 75. But for now, my goal is 50. So if you haven't registered for Camp Widow, please do so. You can do that at the Soaring Spirits Lost Foundation website, which is sslf.org. Be sure to tell them that you're registering as a part of Widows Wear Stilettos, because you're going to get a special group discount. You're also going to get some really fun free stuff from Widows Wear Stilettos when you arrive at camp. And then be sure to let us know that you're registered, because we have no way of knowing unless you tell us. So you can either RSVP to the events page on our Facebook, or you can write to us at widowswstilettos@aol.com. I also want to thank the entire membership of Widows Wear Stilettos. Because of all of you, I was honored and humbled and completely blown away to be honored and awarded the Outstanding Service Award for service to the widowed community by Soaring Spirits. And it was an incredible moment. It was a moment that I know a lot of people enjoyed because I was actually speechless. And that doesn't happen very often, but it's an honor that I can't even begin to explain. It was really one of the highlights of my career. But as I said at Camp Widow, I just get to be the one that quacks and gets to talk and maybe write here and there. You're the face of Widows Wear Stilettos, and you are the reason that we are able to do what we do. And so I thank all of you humbly for helping us become what we've become, and that we are recognized by experts and the widowed community and the media as a leader in grief recovery. It's all because of you. So thank you for that. Let's see, just another couple of quick housekeeping things. If you read the book, if you loved the book, help others make a buying decision and post a really fast two or three line quick review on Amazon. Because like I've said this before and I'll say it again, customers pay attention to other customers. We've gotten wonderful reviews from the media and from critics, and that's great, but widows want to know what widows think. You know that. So help us out, post a review. We would really, really appreciate it. Of course, we invite you to join us on Facebook at Widows Wear Stilettos. And now joining is even easier because you can go to our homepage at widowswearstilettos.com, scroll down on the homepage, and you'll see the logo for Facebook, and there's a like button. Just click it, and you're a member of us. You don't have to go hunting for us anymore. I love technology. And let's see if I'm leaving anything else out. I don't think so. I think that is it for your monthly minute. Once again, thank you so much for being a part of Widows Wear Stilettos. Thank you for all of your wonderful well wishes during my recent convalescence. I read every single one of them, and I appreciate them all that much more. And again, this is where I get all choked up. Being a part of this community is such a privilege. It is such a pleasure. And if we are able to help just one person smile or take one step forward in their healing, then the mission has to continue and it has to get bigger and better. You need to spread the word that Widows Wear Stilettos is here, that there is help available, and that there is hope. Tell everybody you know, because we don't want anybody to suffer 1 minute longer with pain or challenge or not knowing where to turn if they are suffering from the loss of a loved one. Thanks again. Have a great October. Have a safe Halloween, and we'll see you back in November. Bye for now.